All right, in this section, I'll show you how to use the calling app and the call administration platform. So right here is LinkedPhone. That's the software we use for receiving call. You can as well use Zoipa, the Zoipa app. So all right, so this is Zoipa coming in. Yes, so this is the Zoipa app. These are the two primary soft phone that we use. We use Zoipa and LinkedPhone. Both are available on the Play Store and on the Apple App Store. You can also install either Zoipa or LinkedPhone on your desktop computer. Whether you have Windows, Mac, or Linux, there's a version of Zoipa or LinkedPhone available for them. To install LinkedPhone, you can just go on Google and search for LinkedPhone. You'll be able to install it on the desktop computer just like I have it right now. So if you're going to make a call with LinkedPhone, usually you dial the number here. And once you have the number complete, you click on this icon to make a call. In this way, make that call immediately. For call on a desktop, you will need an headset. Any headset will do, but we usually advise getting an headset with noise cancellation. So that way you will have minimal interference from environmental noises. To receive a call, suppose someone call your 0700 or 0800 line. When you receive the call, you will see the call will ring down here, just like right now. The phone is ringing down here. So this icon shows that there's an incoming call. And from here, I can click on this green button to receive the call or this orange to end the call. So I've received the call. So if you're on a call, the window shows this way. It shows that you are on a call and you are actually talking to someone over the phone. Sometimes you just might not be the right person to receive the call. In that case, you will need to transfer that call by using this icon. And once you click on this menu here, you will see call transfer. So you can transfer this call to any other extension that have been assigned to you. You can hold the caller or you can just transfer the call directly. So I'll pick that call again. I'm in here. So from here, you transfer call. You click on the transfer call and you'll be able to make that transfer. Here, transfer call. It will ask you for the extension number. So I can enter the extension number and click transfer. That will end the call on my side and transfer it to my colleague who is on extension 1202. So that's how to make calls and receive call using the LinkedPhone. So this is the app that we use for making call and receiving call. There is a separate video on how to set up this app. For now, we'll focus on receiving and making call. The call administration is actually on a separate section of the app. I'll end this call so it doesn't keep coming. All right. So the call administration platform is on a separate window. You can actually access that online by going to the call administration website. I'll share the screen now so we can focus on that. So to access the call administration platform, you go to omnivoice.com.ng/login. And from here, you already have received your username and password from the welcome email. So you enter that username and password and click on login. That will take you to the call administration platform. So from here, I can see the total number of calling credit that I have. If this credit is running low, you can actually click on the top up icon to add additional credits. You can make payment using your ATM card or your debit and MasterCard. Here you will see the assigned phone number. So I can see the 0700 phone number that have been assigned to my call administration platform. So this is the number that you put on your communication flyers, printout, website. Once your customer calls, you'll be able to pick from there. So the assigned extension will be here. The extension represents the total number of users that you have on the phone system. So you can have 5 users, each of those users belonging to different departments. So that will be here. You will see some important information at the bottom here. So you have the longest call hold, 91 seconds. If you are having longer time hold, it means that the people assigned to the extension are not picking their calls on time, or perhaps you are receiving more calls than your agent can handle. Then we have average handle time. Average handle time is 18 seconds. So the average handle time should actually be higher. Average handle time shows the time it takes for the agent to talk and complete the conversation with your customer. If it's lesser, then it means that you are not having quality conversation. It should be within the range of 30 to 75 seconds. So you have average time on queue. For example, if all your agents are busy, then the next call is going to be on queue. So you want to make sure that this average time on queue is as low as possible. Yeah, within the range of 30 seconds would be ideal. If it's higher than 30 seconds, then it means you don't have enough people attending to call. And you can check your call log to see when you are having peak time of calls. Then the last metrics there is the average speed to answer. Ideally, every call should be answered within 15 to 20 seconds. So the average speed to answer is how long it takes for you to answer the call. And we say 15 seconds. 15 seconds is like the phone ringing up to like 3 times. So another metrics, you have the voicemail. So if there are customers that have left you a voicemail, you will see it from here, and you can actually click on it to listen to the voicemail. You have number of missed calls, so it shows you the missed calls that you have, and number of recent calls. So I can see that I've made about 234 calls today. So for the voicemail, you can simply click on the extension and that will show you all the voicemail. So this is my voicemail mailbox. If I click on this, that will play the voicemail message that the customer has dropped. And this is a particular important area that you have to pay attention to. For the statistics, you go to the CDR record, and you can go to the daily record. So this will give you statistics of the total number of calls that you have received with regards to outbound calls, inbound calls, how many missed calls, and how many calls were failed calls. So here I can see total number of calls, total inbound call, total outbound call. And this gets spread out for the days of the week. So I can then come here and change filter by date and say I want to see the call log from 3rd to 9th, and the system will pull out that call log. So you can know when calls are made, when calls are not made. This is especially important, especially where you have assigned some agent to make certain number of calls. So these metrics will give you how many calls were made, how many were failed calls, and then the call quality. The call quality comes in terms of duration on calls. So you see total duration on calls is about 296 minutes, which is quite good for the number of calls that I can see here. Then in the CDR record, we have what is called the analytic record itself, which shows all the conversation. So from here, you can listen to all the conversation of calls that your agent have made and be able to monitor the quality of call and correct where necessary. So it will show the extension versus the number dial, and then the recording of each of the calls that you can listen to from time to time. So overall, this platform is meant for the administrator, and it's meant for quality control also. So from here, from time to time, you can check to monitor what is your performance with regards to total number of calls received and the average call handle. And if there are missed call, this gives you the indication of the missed call, and you can decide whether to call back or not. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you find this useful.